this morning and I think to myself, say, address up some of the issues them, you know, from the homeland, you know. Because right now we see a spate of violence and criminality and all them things that happen in Jamaica right now. And, you know, we have to start to look on the deep side, you know, deep rootedness of the whole situation. Because right now, you see the Prime Minister come with, you know, policing, soldiering, if there's such a word, and all that. But we have to start to realize that this problem what we have is not a surface problem. It's a problem we got deep, and for us to address it, we have to start to look deep. We can't police ourselves out of it, you know. That's one thing we can tell everybody. We cannot shoot ourselves our way out of the problem. We can't kill all gunmen and thief, because we've been trying that for 40 years now. To kill off all gunmen and thief and seize gun and do all of them things. All them things there nah help, because the root of the problem is deeper than killing. The root of the problem is deeper than seizing guns and imprisoning and police and soldiering. Yeah? First of all, our police and our soldiers are product of society. Product of the same society who come up under the same oppressive system. I can imagine that back in the day, because this is how far we have to go back with it. We have to go back with it from before we get independence. I can imagine that the architect of the independence movement and all those men who work hard to get Jamaica independence would have been looking at what was happening at the time and the oppression that the people was under colonialism, and basically what they wanted in those days was changes. So they would have lobbied, because they see the social injustice, the level of illiteracy and so on, and they look and they said independence is the answer, so we can take control of our destiny and do what is right for our people. Right? That realization has not taken forth, because so far what we've done since we get independence is continue with the old module. When was the day of reckoning? The day of reckoning, when we look back and say, okay, look, now we get independence, so here's what we're gonna do. Here's what the people used to go through, and this is what we are doing to change it. The people work the land for free for the colonial masters under slavery, and then have no land for themselves. Okay? And we take over as the administrators now. And we never look for the people and say, boy, you know what? This land owe you, you know. Under the British colonial system, you are owed all this money. Yeah? We're talking about reparation from Britain, but we don't reparate ourselves yet. We don't actually do nothing in terms of say, okay, then you work this land for over 400 years, you and your family, your ancestors and so on, and you get nothing in return. So now we take over. We didn't give each person a square of land that we get from Britain as government land or no. We never look around and say, boy, you know what, as a result of all the work that your forefathers and people have done, take a square of land and move and use that as your pivot then, take you into the next stage of the struggle. Yeah? We did not give nothing back to the people under the independence. We did not change most of the colonial systems and functionalities. We continue with administration. If you can tell me what changes we made, yeah, well, there's a few changes that may have been made, and so on and so forth, in terms of what you call it now, social justice and so on and so forth, go on. But in terms of physically empowering the people, enriching the people them, like say, boy, you know what, that man could have get a piece of land and later on and say, boy, you know what, me sell it. And he still make a money. At least reparation come from the new independent structure of Jamaica. That never happened. So people had virtual none. And we are moving forward in life. But we're not looking at where we're coming from. We're not looking at the ills that exist within the people, social injustice, and so on. So right now we have people who come up with a certain mindset where basically I just poor people. You understand me? And we are poor people. That's what we call ourselves. Okay? And each and every man had to fight and struggle. Yeah? After independence, to get whatever they get. Some people may have gotten something before the independence. Yeah? But everybody has started from scratch and nothing. Then we have a governmental system, because every year we fight every 5 years we have fight to change government. The problem is not a party, you know. The problem is not about which party in power who are administering the situation. The problem is government. The government, whoever administering, have not changed anything much in terms of say, okay, give to the people. Right? We have a government who all they want to do is take from the people. Take from the people who were already where the colonial system already rip off. Yeah? And people who have very little. We come now with a system of government who continue to just want to exploit, take from the people. Taxation. Then let me talk to some people who come from Ghana. And the people them say land taxes, we don't pay that. Once you buy a land for you, alright. We must say, in a way, the public purse need funds. Right? But the way this thing go, the public funds, the public purse has become a burden to the public. And right now, because we never address the ills of the colonial era, because if anybody tell me what was the African when they say, okay, now this is what we have done, this is what we have decided to do to right the wrong of the colonial era. People farming land, people working through slavery, and got nothing. And we came into a country, into independence, and we gave the people nothing. So today, if you're going to Jamaica now, because right now everybody, most people, because right now you have a large diaspora community, right? But because of the fact that we did not have a day African in, people did not stop seeing Jamaica as a solution and decided to run away, because we did not, under independence, change, give back to the people who have worked, have fought for the independence. We did not give anything back to those people. So it becomes a culture that people now believe that the only way is to go foreign, go make a money. And that's where it come from, right? And who they there? People with opportunity leave. People without opportunity stay. Because if you have opportunity to leave, that is opportunity. If you don't have opportunity to leave, that is without opportunity. Whatever opportunity else you want to say is there. We're not going to deny say some there. But now, people, we are looking to foreign investors. Right? While we have a diaspora community who we now look to. Diaspora community will have far more capital than any one of them investors if you combine it and start to work with the diaspora properly, if you bring in investment in the country. Instead, what we do is when the people go out there, some people go to America. One lady said to me she go to America and clean toilet. And when she come, I waft with a little barrel with her something them in night. Them I tell her, I say, country before self. Country before self? What has the country done for the people in terms of, before we know we're going to put the country before ourselves. You go clean toilet and come back Jamaica, them and tell us you have to put the country before yourself. Since independence, how much time has the country put you before the country? The people is a happy people makes happy country. Government and politicians don't build nations. People build nations. Right? And China is an example of that. If you want to look on the cinema communists or whatever they want to say. But at the end of the day, them people are build whatever they've made. And we as the Western world, we are logging on to their concept in terms of profitability. We now accept the Chinese products. And it's easier to get a whole batch of things from China. Yeah, container loads of stuff from China, and your profit gone through the roof. Yeah, that is what the Americans are doing. That is what the British are doing, and that is what, on a smaller scale, most other countries are doing. China is now the factory of the world. Okay, so what we do now is we haven't enriched our people, we haven't reparated our people ourselves in any shape or form. We haven't set an example for the British people to say, well, okay, we see what the government of Jamaica is doing. They are reparating the people for the wrongs that we did. So, okay, make we say, what have you done for your people, Jamaica? Okay, we give them a square land each, you know. You know what I mean? Reparate something. Instead of what we do is when the people capture one piece of land, we take bulldozer and go bulldoze it down. Remember them same people that was left with nothing from slavery and colonialism. Right? So if we are going to actually address the crime situation, right, we have to cut the people them some slacks. We have to make the people them start to see the benefits of loving Jamaica apart from the weather and the mango. If me ever rule Jamaica, I don't go think mood and change in Jamaica right now. Is the mango season. Yeah? Only thing mood and change in Jamaica right now is the mango season. Yeah, me can't change that. But every whole heap of things would change. Because right now, if we don't start to realize that the people out there who are commit crime and everything else is a product of the society that we have, we are faster, then we're not ready. We're not looking, right? None of this politician where you come, you not fight politics every day. You don't say foolishness. You don't realize it don't make sense. Until you don't realize it don't make sense, yeah? Because a politician is a part of the problem. Yeah? And the society that we live in right now, not looking after us. Right? You decide to carry like a wheelchair in Jamaica figure and we shoot everywhere, shoot at each other every day, you know? And people get crippled every day. But you ever say you're going to carry like a wheelchair in it? And you still going to take up catalog and them are looking at it. Because basically we have a system that hasn't given anything to us, but a system that wants to take from us in large quantities, right? You're bringing a little bed, the year say stuck on the wharf, because the colonial system where we uphold, the whole system where the independent crusaders did work to remove. What we have done is bolster that system, right? If people have things, you know, hungry, greedy people, and we don't have much of them. Because the greedy people are rich. Hungry greedy people are going to have things. I go have 3 television in them house and go thief more television. Nobody know do that. I think the biggest thief. You know what the television man? Him go thief something else. Him have 3 already. Him house, so supposed to him not a professional thief where thief basically sell and trade and do him. Him a thief where him want for him one good. Right? A man now want 6 car, but right now, building a nation is not about enriching the public purse. It's about enriching the people, right? When people rich, yeah, when people rich, there's more. Because right now, if you are coming to Jamaica, them give the Chinese them so much, cut the Chinese so much slack to build up them business and do what them do. But as your own Jamaican who fight for the independence, who fight to liberate the country from slavery, you don't have the same opportunity. So what kind of people are running the country? Forget about the party. What kind of concept we have awoken? Them over the world them talk about the wake movement now, where people wake up now and I see what go on and you know and I deal with things a certain way. Them talk about the woke movement now. But we as a people, we as a politician, we don't wake up yet. We don't wake up to where we have come from and where we need to go and how we need to get there. And that's what happen. And when we wake up, right, and start to look, say, you know, we cannot shoot, kill. You see me? We not, as a country, we're not pro-life. Because right now, if you go there and do a survey in Jamaica, we are brainwashed so badly that if you do a survey in Jamaica right now and say to yourself, say, who, sell me now, do a survey now. You say, boy, you know, say that more find more people out there who can give you a reason why somebody for dead. Because we so not pro-life. Yeah? That if you go to them and you say, boy, you know what? If them, yeah man, where in dead, you're in for dead, man. That one for dead. But let me ask the people them now, who for live? Right? Me show you so now if you give some people, if you ask the people them now, give me some reason why people for live. Them people, them same people, you know, who are struggling, you know, because them brain, that side of them brain not working, you know. That side of the brain where we kill, that properly brainwashing, you know. But the side where we give you some reason why people feel live now, that boring, you know. That left side, you know, brainwash properly. You have to go reverse the brainwash now because the side of the brain not work. So them that struggle to give you some reason why people feel live. But then can reel off 150 why people feel dead. Right? So we need to look into what we are doing as a people. Information where we are giving out there to people. The news media. If the news media in Jamaica is used stupidly, yeah, and it's a gunman party music, criminal party music that you know, because enough of them love they hear them these on the news, you know, and basically to me, Jamaican media is used very irresponsibly because them not understand the damage that most of this news and media where them are come with them. Most of the damage where it cause. Them not relate to that. But you may live in our country right now where we can see where them say, boy, you know what? One day me watch a video, you know, where some boy going on one party, you know. Yeah? And that video that circle around on social media and then shoot you up, you know. Shoot up the party. And then say, right, one of the guys who are coming upon them, you know the brother, you know. And them say, right, then shoot them. And them call out the description and the name of the people, them. And you think, say, that come from the people them news. That not come from them news because them not tell you. Them not give you that for you go emulate it. I saw them look on it. And they not touch the news. Enough things were going on. Right? Because there's a lot of damage control going on in them country. They not put out some sick on news because it will affect people's life and so on. They want a certain mindset and they know how to achieve it. We know up to now, right now in Jamaica, we can't connect on the mindset what we want, right? And the mindset that we problem, you know, the mindset, the bad mind, the will to kill, the mean to kill, all of that in the mind, you know, right? And we not help to create different minds, right? We go out there, we sensationalize murders. We sensationalize police killing, shooting and all them things. We have followed the Americans sitting. And it don't really work. And we have to wake up as a people. We have to wake up. And if we don't wake up, yeah, and believe say somebody can wake up and show we nothing. You're not sure we nothing. Right? So reparate the people now. Give the people them something. Yeah? It get out the all them garrison there. Show the people a better way. Right? So alright, here I know. Give me your garrison yard. I'm gonna give you a nice little house somewhere in one nice area. And that your children them can start to get employment. So when they say where you come from, we come from XYZ area. So yeah, alright, that area there, alright, so you can get a job. Right? Turn them garrison there in some factory and some city. That's our change it, build some house in it where like apartments and so on, and pave the street and change the garrison them, right? And them also are going expensive, so anybody can come by them. So you start to take your time and build and move the and repair the area, like, you know what I mean? Like deal with the thing in a gentrify some of them places there. You understand? That's when you take a step. You don't have no cluster of illegal activities and place where you know a criminal network and all them things that exist. We have to clean up them things there. Enough little thing we have to go affect. The next thing again, you go to Jamaica and you build one little house, so you see a man come tomorrow, say he come for him wages and him not work. Right? How simple is them things for wipe out? How simple is all extortion downtown of businesses and so? How simple is that? Why can't we do something about that? Me and the government talk about extortion pan government contract. So why don't we talk about extortion in general, that we can put in a team of people to deal with the extortion? Yeah? Because extortion causes well a murderation. Because if you don't pay your extortion, you get killed. If you have a market trader, I see them kill a little man they know and the police a big shootout. Extortion me so then go and go complete go. I don't know how true to go. But extortion is one thing we are cause all the problems. So if we are going to start to look at solving crime, why can't we look at the things that we are cause it? Right? Because if a man is extortion, you know, that is like kidnapping, you know. Yeah? The most dangerous time for a kidnapper when he go for collecting money, you know. And the most dangerous time should be for an extortionist is when he go for collecting money. So how we can have some stings whereby we set up all like some, because I see it go on there, so you know. You see a shop set up there, so and when you take a stock, you go there and the man say I do print. Because I remember when I do my little business, I do want some t-shirts to print for my little staff. Them and I say, alright, here and now. When I look, I see a print shop turn up. I say, alright, nice. Make me go out. Let me see if I can go get some t-shirt print. And the man want all my details and everything, and then give me price and everything. Now me take a stock. You know, so my little sister in there have a business next door to it. And about 2 months later on, because I never feel same he got so much sales skills, so I never too like what I said to me, so I never abuse him. Right? Because I don't sound like him I see him have no sales skills and him keen or him aware of how I want my thing done and he could have worked with me to design it and so on. So I never connect with him. 2 months later, I asked my friend them who went to the print shop. I said, no, it was a police, you know. A police set up their shop there, you know. You know who they want? They might look for people. So they set up shop, rent shop, and the Anton shopkeeper, and them a police. So all this extortion business we are going in Jamaica, why we can't do something like that? Why we can't set up some things to catch the man them we are doing sit there and fix the country? And stop with foolishness, but we are growing and things are shooting. As a police get a gun, he go out there and feel say my God to go shoot down some man. Yeah? One thing me come a foreign and me learn, you know. When me come a England first and me look, you know, me see the man them I say, really? The police them a go around without gun? Now a big country like this? Them man are idiot. Ratted. When me take a stock, the man them policing more effective than gun police. You understand me? And then capture a gunman and sitting when they're ready. If then a gun no come unless a gun them a go deal with. So suddenly come man out there so now I make noise and you're going out there with gun to them and no man no have no gun. I know so. So when I look at it I said to myself, say now, how comes the colonial master? Him decide say for police our people, them need gun. Yeah? And they set up a police post them in Jamaica and most of the Caribbean with gun. Right? But in a for them country, they no feel say they need to have gun over them people. They have all sort of equipment. Effective effort. Now what ain't come for you? Because all all you want, you know. All sometimes all 7 of them 10 of them come for you one, you know, because a gang, you know. I worry of them man, they come to fight you and pin you down and do all sort of shit, man. You can't get them, man. You don't pull out no gun. You don't have to go out no gun and you go and see where, brother. As a matter of fact, come like people more willing to cooperate with the man without the gun and the man with the gun. So here we go now. They left with gun to kill each other and them not use no gun unless it's absolutely necessary. And nobody feels no gun no did the thing, gun there if you need it. You see me? So right about now, the country, to me, them a put plaster on the wound, you know. Yeah? And a sugar and a need their cause the wound for no well now, but them a put all sort of sitting in the wound. You see me? I cover it up. You know, sweep on the carpet, sitting on the carpet and all them things there. Yeah? And we need to start to look at the problems them and sort them out. And that's what we need to start to do. And stop talking about shoot this man and seize gun and all them foolishness. That's not hurt. Right? Because we are shoot this man and seize gun. And because most of them boys that them are kill now, you know, we are shooting. You know. Them boys they 8 years ago them are 12, you know. Them are now 20. But them are coming in a culture where them are sit every day. Right? Irresponsible policing. Like policing, Mr. Policeman, a shoot man and left man on the road, crowd around it. Who assist them people who get traumatized from them experience there? Who assist them people? Yeah? Who assist them people? And people are now gone with them kind of imagery then and them head and them grew up with it. And you know, right now the mentality is like people in a war-torn countries. That's how we think right now. Yeah? That is commonplace. Seeing graphics, you know, gruesome images and stuff is commonplace. I see the other day them in a one park. One boy go attack 2 women, stab them up, kill them. Yeah? Police take picture and put it on social media of it. Was up with himself side dead people them. And right now they might prosecute him. Yeah? Because the whole thing is responsible behavior. Alright? And we need to know, say, all them things there we have to put a lid on all them things there. Too much, you see, freedom, you know. Freedom can be a problem, you know. When people free to do all what they want, you know. And nobody can tell them nothing. Yeah? So rules. After that where people can understand. Because one thing, you know, Jamaica people follow rules, you know. Yeah man, just put in sensible rules and then follow it, man. Right? And Jamaica people can change. Because I've seen that. I grew up in a Jamaica whereby political violence, yeah, political violence was something where it was as bad, political violence was as bad as crime right now. As all crime are going now. Talk to somebody about political violence now and they come in like say them can't even relate it. Talk to the new generation about that, they can't even relate to political violence. Right? I'm going to tell them about political violence, them not going to even want to listen because that's not part of where them know. And they life that. Right? And that sure say Jamaica can change. So we can change from the killing mentality. Right? But we have to take away the substance that is causing all these things, and we need people who can, and we need visionary leadership that I might take on it. You want a leader who look point and say, you know, say, me a lead right now, you know. And you see the next 10 years, this is the Jamaica where I want to see. And this is how I am going to achieve it, by doing this and doing that. Right? Vigilant on certain things. Yeah, well, that I might take on it. I reach my place now, so I'm going to work and make some money. If you ship down on something, then charge me exorbitant fees on the wharf there. and tell me say country before self.